What's up, guys? Alright, driving down from basically Minnesota. I was up in Eau Claire just now. But we're going to talk about headgear. Headgear is very important. You want to keep your head warm. Obviously, I didn't. I'm a little rosy right now. I was standing out in the cold for I don't know how many hours. But I have a setup. Now this red right here is usually, this is only from like 25 degrees. I have a whole setup that I'm getting ready to show you that even if it was negative something, you wouldn't even get red at all. But putting all that on for 20 something degrees is ridiculous. So it's not that cold. You still get a little red, but it's not really windburn. It's just it'll go away shortly. So anyway, the balaclava. Okay, I have tried many balaclavas. I don't know why they call it that. It doesn't make any. It doesn't even sound English. Balaclava. Well, anyway, I've tried all kinds of these hoodies and the face things. I've picked them up from Walmart. I've picked them up from Cabela's. I've picked them up from. I think the first good one I got was from either Bass or REI. Those of you in South Florida, they don't know what a REI is. I didn't know what a REI was when I came here to this tundra 15 years ago. There might be one down there now, I don't know, but the REI is a hiking place. Anyway, so I got these balaclavas, and the biggest problem with them, okay? The biggest problem with these things is that you put them on. I got no hair, so my hair, a little bit of stubbies, I gotta grab it. Alright, so you put these things on, and you're great, right? Everything's good to go. You're all happy, you're out there, doing what you gotta do. You're all set up, ready to go. And then the wind hits you. So when the wind hits you, you do this. Right? Perfect. I'm all set up. Now, the biggest problem with this thing and every other balaclava that I bought is that you put it up and then you pull it down. And you do this hundreds of times during the day. And the reason that you do it hundreds of times during the day is because you pull it up and your breath causes humidity to build up on the mask. And within minutes, this part is completely soaking wet. Completely soaked. So you have a decision to make. And you make this decision all day. Do I want something wet on my face, which is absolutely freezing? Or do I want the wind on my face, which is absolutely freezing? Neither one of those are good. And at times you get so fed up with the wind, and so you put this up. And then you get so fed up that you're wet, that you pull it down. And this is a constant thing that happens all day long. It's a fight between wet or wind. Wet or wind, wet or cold. Don't know what to do. It's horrible. Okay? I found a fix. Now, like I said, I'm a little rosy right now, but when it gets dreadfully cold, and I literally need, even like in the 20s, I'll go like this a little bit, and I'll do the dance a little bit. But we're talking very little bit about very few times. Now, when it gets bitter, where you just can't take it, and you have to sit like this and deal with the wet, and every few minutes you're doing this. Okay. I found this particular balaclava on Amazon. I do Amazon a lot because I'm traveling a lot. But this particular one, okay? Now this particular one, it comes with a Velcro face mask. So, this Velcro face mask right here, okay? It makes you look like, I don't know, something out of Star Wars or Darth Vader or something like that. But it's great, okay? It has this, see, you'll see. So you put it on. See, it's Velcro. You get it on there really good. Now you look ridiculous, but if something works, you don't care. I look ridiculous. But you know what? I'm not cold. And the great thing about this is it doesn't touch your mouth or your nose. Alright? It doesn't touch your mouth or your nose at all. So, that fixes the problem. Because when you're doing this all day, up and down, that's another thing. You know, where I'm from, if you see somebody with a runny nose, it's disgusting. Out here, you see somebody with a runny nose, it's still disgusting. But there's a lot of people out here with runny noses. You know, especially if you're just running to the store and everything. I'm not saying everybody's running around with a runny nose, but I'll tell you right now, if you're on a construction site and you're working outside, everybody's running around with a runny nose. It's horrible. No more. Now, that mask that I threw has a foam piece. Here, I'll see if I can get it out. I want to hit it. But it has a foam piece in it. And so what I did, well, the problem with the foam piece, okay? Now, this thing advertises that when you breathe in, you will breathe in warm air. Okay, it's not foam, it's, I don't know what this thing is. And it works. It actually works. You start breathing in, and you're breathing in warm air. Okay, so this is what it is. I don't know, there it is. So this is what it is. Okay, you see that little hole that I made? That little hole I made? I made the hole. The reason I made that hole is because the warm air thing works a little bit too well. And it's fine if you're walking around and you're doing whatever, but if you're gonna exert yourself, and I mean really exert yourself, where it's like you just ran a 100-yard dash. You know, and you're out of breath. That thing that they put in there, it doesn't allow you to take a full breath. So what I did is I cut a little hole in the center of it. Now a little bit of cold air gets in, but I never had a problem with the cold air anyway. But if you take the whole thing out of there, then you have a big gaping hole here, and it defeats the purpose of the mask. So you gotta leave it in there. So I made like a dime size hole. And it's good to go. Every once in a while, if I'm really working hard, I might rip the mask off, which is great because it just comes right off, and then you catch your breath, and then you just put it right back on. So no more runny noses, no more wetness. It doesn't get wet. Matter of fact, it might get wet. I don't know. It's not touching my face. I'm always breathing in, you know, not freezing cold air. Now the problem with this, now they sell that mask separately, and they say it'll connect to other balaclavas. So I have but it doesn't connect to my old one. So thank God I bought the whole setup in one piece. Now this thing is so thin, and it doesn't really block the wind, but the good thing about it, it's kind of longer than every other one I've ever had. So it comes down, you know, know, to my down to my chest, bottom of my neck. But it's too thin. I used to wear, but even though it's thin around the neck, I'm always wearing sweaters and stuff. And I used to wear a scarf. It wasn't really a scarf. It was a scarf. It didn't have frizz or nothing like it. Whatever. I wore a scarf, but it was thin. Anyway, it didn't look like a scarf. Whatever. So anyway. So it's so thin that the wind goes right through it. So I still wear. Now I got this other one which is kind of expensive. This right here, I'll put a link down there. This right here is like, it's $40 for this one. All right, but it's worth it. I'm telling you right now, if you work outside every day, everyone knows invest in your gear. You know, you're not gonna fix your problem at the dollar store. So this other one right here, which I love, okay, it's a Sears brand. All right, and this right here is windproof, but it's cloth. But it's Sears brand. I think if you look up Sears, maybe I'll find it and put a link on this particular one. That's great. You know, when it gets below, I use this one now until it gets to, I don't know, just under 30 degrees. And when it hits like 25 or in the 20s, like this morning it was like 20 degrees outside, so I had this one on top of this one. It was a little breezy. Because this right here doesn't block nothing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, if you want to fix the whole down and up, down and up, down and up thing, get what I just took. Get that balaclava. Stupid name. And I'll put a link down. So, if you like the video, like it, don't like it, subscribe, don't subscribe, whatever.